Airport, Orange County. In fact, we're right next to the runway here. And there's an event here at the Finish Line. These are car condos. So we're gonna walk around. And there's a lot of great stuff here. A little bit of everything. It's an early morning event. It's not really publicized, but people find out and they show up, and then they take a look at these car condos in here as well. So we'll check that out.
We had a nice time.
Not a whole lot to say. I think a lot of these cars kind of speak for themselves. So, but these are neat. These old 60s era Land Rovers. Yeah, that's really neat. Of course, your usual Porsches and Ferraris, all the usual South Orange County stuff. Oh, here's a Discovery 2. This is really cool. Got the luggage rack up on top. And the ladder to climb up on the roof. This is nice. Nice blue. Kind of a change from usual red. I like the wheels painted white. So it's a is that a 355? It's got the gated shifter. Yep, F355. Berlinetta, not Spider. There's a SC 911. So mid 80s. Here we go. 928. Oh, look what I see. Maybe I'll talk to the owner if I can find him. Check out the interior. That's called Pasha. So that would be factory correct and original. It's a 5-speed. Love those interiors. These are phone dial wheels, is what they call those. So this would be late 70s, early 80s. There's no spoiler on the rear. This is before the S. So this is a real clean body style here, kind of as original when they first came out. Nice 3-liter BMW. Oh, actually 2800, so it's even earlier. Then they went to the 3.0. So this was their coupe at the time. Great little car. Gone way up in value lately. Originally it would be a 4-speed. As usual with cars from that era, especially these, rust can be a problem if you're not careful. Oh, look at this Rover. Is that Rover called S1 or S2?
Okay, that makes so different bumpers.
That's kind of neat. 3.5 liter V8. So it'd be the Rover V8 with do a V8.
No, that's how they work.
Out of the way here, got a Ferrari coming in. Got a couple of them. Then we're looking at this Targa right next to me. Check out this Targa here. It's an S. A few years back, nobody wanted the Targa. Now everybody does. Really, really great looking car. I'm sure that's an original color. You know, it's kind of crazy. These 911s and Ferraris and all this. It's kind of a dime a dozen. Lambos. Something a little different. It's a 190 Mercedes. So this would be mid to late 50s, early 60s. 1.9 liter, almost 2 liter, 4-cylinder with a 4-speed. Beautiful car, 190 SL. Beautiful color too. GT4 RS. I'm actually more interested in this right here. Here's a 67. I think that's called Sahara Tan or Sahara Beige. Is that a 912? It is a 912. That's really cool. So that's the same engine out of the 356. Here's another one in the same color. It's really neat. You've got that original California black plate. So that's been in California. Love that front end here with the eyebrows. Kind of look like eyebrows. Getting a lot of cars coming in here. A little bit late to the party. Certainly cool. This is nice. The 911T. He's got this thing kind of hot rodded here. When cars look like this, you know you're in trouble if you're going to try to race them. Type 573 911T. Oh yeah, he's got those racing buckets in there. Smaller diameter wheel. Here's a nice shot. Look at all these early 911s here right in a row. And here's a Targa with the rear soft top. That looks nice. Check that out. I'll show you what it looks like. That'd be the first year or two of the Targa. Kind of a disaster waiting to happen, quite frankly, here. All these cars coming and going. This is cool. All these Land Rovers here. Got the bathtub 356, a beautiful color. Oh, here we go, another Targa. I love that houndstooth interior and that kind of baby blue color. I'm loving this. Yeah, this is really, really nice. What we have here, Aston Martin. DB11. There we go. Walk around the front here. That's a serious machine right there. I'm not exactly sure what engine that is, if it's a V12 or a V8. Something different here. MGB GT, so that's your coupe. Should have a 4-speed and an 1800 1.8 liter. It's kind of a touring car. This Ford is nice, convertible hardtop. It's even for sale. It's a 59. Love that interior. The tri-tone interior. This is so period correct. It's oozing 50s with the fins on the rear. All the ornamentation. Little details like this up on the fenders. Kind of an engineering marvel, really, with that hardtop. Look at this feature here, the side mirrors. Make it look like the Jet Age. Here we have another Aston Martin. It's a DB4 or 5. I think it's 5. Can't go wrong with that. E-Type, so it's a Series 1 E-Type with the covered headlights. Alfa Romeo Giulietta Sprint, so this will be the first iteration or first series of these Alphas. Looks like this one participates in lots of rallies. You really don't get a better looking car than this. Certainly comparable or different, but this is spectacular. So you can tell right away it's a Giulietta because there's no bulge in the hood. The Giulia, the later model, would have the 1600. And they needed more clearance for the engine, so they added a bubble there to the hood intake. The Nardi steering wheel, look at those gauges. What a great car. You see the tail lights there, just sort of really petite, elegant looking. Got a TR6. This is Richard's car. Been him at all sorts of shows. This here, someone created their own custom Roadster. This started out as a Triumph TR3. Someone sort of made it their own. Nice MGB. Another TR6 here. Good looking car. Really like that. It's probably modified to some degree in the engine bay, I'm guessing. There's a real classic TR3. This is what the TR3 would look like originally. Beautiful color, chrome wire wheels. Look at the script, all Art Deco. There's another TR6. That's a 2.5 liter straight six. The 4-speed, oftentimes with overdrive transmission. This is probably my favorite in terms of the exotics, the McLarens. The 720S. And pull back a little bit. Let's check this out. I don't know how you do any better than that. Can't quite see inside. Let me get out of the way here. Got someone pulling in with their coupe, the Jag Coupe E-Type Series 2. See the headlights here. They moved the headlights higher from the hood. They had to do that for regulations. Wanted the headlights higher. Crazy fast. Got a couple of these Porsches here. Look at that interior, if you can see it there, the houndstooth. A little bit of a retro vibe. So these are the Carrera GTs. It's funny that no one's even bothering to look at these. Well, anyway, love this blue. Mustang GT 350. I like this Audi wagon. Or BMW wagon, I'm sorry. Let's go walk inside. Lotus Elan, convertible here, right in the front. Has a 1600 with the Lotus head, probably dual Webers on it. Oh, here's a TVR. Glad to see this here. Is that the Trevera, I believe they call it. Right-hand drive. Look at the instrumentation there. I should have brought my TBR. Yeah, that's it. Trevera. So they made their own engines. They made the straight six and V8s. Some more Aston Martins in here. E-Type Jags. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful British Racing green. Is this a Bentley? Yes, it is a Bentley. Wow. Look at that thing. I do not know what model that is. Spider. Look at the interior. A lot of suede in the interior. There's another one here. Rolls Royce. Mascot, famous mascot here. Look at this, 1970, Massachusetts. It's probably adjusting the timing right there. That's really cool. Here's a Jag. Had one of these. Nice driving car. Criminals used to like these in England because they were fast getaway cars. Here's a Healy. These cars see a lot of use on the road. Wow, look at this. This is. Looks like a Triumph. I don't think so. Let me double check this. Common 4 motorcycle. Not familiar with that. Here's an MG TC with a supercharger. Americans coming home from World War II. Bought a bunch of these here in the States. Peter Sartori Motors in Pasadena. They're just new. Oh, there's a beautiful Healy. 3000. Got the bumpers removed. Got this nice custom tonneau. Love the color, silver on green. Painted wire wheels. Bumpers. Yeah, that's a good one. Here's a Jag. So this is a C-type Jag. This is worth, oh gosh. Several million. This is what they would use, and I think starting in '54, Jaguar used these in racing. They won Le Mans year after year after year. It kind of ticked off Ferrari, so he had to up his game. But Jaguar was dominant for many years. In large part, well, obviously the design of the car was aerodynamic, but also the braking. They were the first to have disc brakes. Look at this thing here. This is a real stately machine right here. Look at these fenders. It's a Lagonda. Another McLaren. This is like a spaceship. Unbelievable. That is. Here's a Healy, or MG Midget, or Healy Sprite. There's a big Healy here. Another one. Ah, here we go, TR250. I've seen this car before. This thing is really mint. I think it's called Valencia Blue is the name of that. Here. love that stripe across the front end. Here's this hot-rodded Healy. I've seen this one before. So here's a D-type jag. You can see they added the fairing behind the driver for aerodynamics in the D-type. These are very historical. Use a straight 6. Beautiful MGB. Mini Coopers. Alright, so we're going to check out the Finish Line. This is, I guess, the lobby here for the Finish Line. There we go. Your place settings.
Because that's what they were doing tomorrow. Start different places and even coming
Yeah,
down.
I love this 911. Oh, this is sporty too. It's color combination. It's called the America. And I do not know exactly what model or what that designates. All right, so I'm up in the loft here. Got an overhead view. So this is someone's unit here. The gentleman that runs or owns it was here just a second ago. So this is his unit, and these are all of his vehicles. There he is right there. We're lined up to do some simulation here, driving. So a guy could do a lot worse, don't you think? These two guys are racing here. There's a Spider. 918 Spider. There's some vintage Porsches over here. Love this 914. Over here. Love that interior. Love that color too. Here's the 911 Sport Classic. So all the different variations on these 911s. Love that interior. Again, kind of that retro look with the houndstooth. Love that non-metallic gray. The ducktail here. Kind of have the little bit of the ghost striping, real subtle, light gray on gray. Here we go. We're gonna jump in here at the Finish Line. So here is the entrance. Finish Line Auto Club and Car Condos. Elevators, stairs that go up. And then down here is where all the car condos are. So here's the biggest unit right here. Check that out. did check that out, I should say. People are getting ready to leave. So here are some other units here. The RM or RVI auto collection. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's pretty incredible stuff. So you see have the storage down here, and then you have a mezzanine or a loft up there. I think these can be set up any way you want them, really. There's another unit here. Here's another unit here. So the way they've set this up, you can see the different flooring, the different aesthetic here with the wall coverings. Quite a European vibe. Cobra, a Tiger, Ford GT, AMG Mercedes, 300 SL Cabriolet. Great artwork. Some of these here are closed. It's kind of fun that the owners allow us to take a peek, open them up. And then there's some other units here that are closed. But these are all sold out. These are already occupied. People have already started to leave. Wheels. These are knockoff wheels, so you can just remove those wheels quickly when you're in the pit. We've got the side exhaust here. We've got the jacking points all ready to go when the car comes in for the pits. So these would have the blue Dunlop disc brakes. Fancy, real basic. Got this wraparound windscreen here. I'd love to see the engine on this. I'm sure it's got triple. Gosh, does it have triple SUs or Webers? I'm not sure. But this is worth, you know what? I don't know, $7, $8, $10 million. Although it could be a clone. I don't know, but I don't think it is. All right, the event here is wrapping up, but I had to get this here. this is the first Alpha that I ever had, same color combination. And then someone had painted it black, so we kept it black with the red interior. Anyway, spectacular car. Looks really, really sharp. I love this combination. Got the cam back. They made that change in '71. And also the bumpers here have the license plate lights mounted here on the bumper instead of next to the license plate, which would have been a later version. The European models didn't have these side markers, so a lot of times in the US you'll see these are blanked out. Love those wheels. Very original looking on the GTA. So this is a good one, folks. Might be a 1750. See the front bumpers, they don't have any big rubber pieces sticking out, so kind of a pure look. Beautiful color as well. Alright, here's the one I wanted to check out. There's a coupe, E-Type coupe, Series 1. But this is E-Type here. This is the ticket, folks. And here comes the C-Type right behind. Probably, I don't know, $15 million there. Check this thing out. Blaring. Pretty crazy. There goes Jose in the Julietta Sprint. Yeah, they've used this on rallies. There he goes. Nice. Alright, this place is cleared out. I'm going to clear out. And that's a wrap.